Alright, welcome everyone to some more Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup Coinflip Greateplayer Edition. Last video went not so great for us, so we're now currently sitting on the Coinflip edge. We never know which way it's gonna go, you know? It's heads, tails, heads, tails. This is not up to date at all. I died again. So, today we're gonna play some random again. I think I've already played a Deep Dwarf pretty recently, so I don't want to do that. Okay, whatever, that's fine. Centaur Whopper. Okay, sure. Obviously gonna pick a spear, because centaurs are fast as fuck, boy. Meaning that spears will be very helpful for us to kite with. We'll probably be playing this character as a more melee character. I don't know, we'll see how things go. Anyway, this character is a Centaur, which is a very interesting character, or interesting race, sorry to say. Plus, -1 to all weapon skills, -1 to all spell casting, all spell schools except poison magic, and -3 to spell casting, so they're pretty shit at being a spellcaster. Polearms, -1, that's cool. But bows are +3, which is their only really good trait. Armor and dodging are absolutely fucking dogshit terrible. And stealth is -4. So, Centaurs also have very fast movement. Not as quick as Spriggans, but still pretty fast. They have a decent amount of base AC. They have hooves in place of feet, which means they deal extra damage on attack. And they have a shitty body, meaning that most armors give you very little base armor, which is pretty bad. They make up for this by being able to move at 0.7 speed. You can see in the time corner there that movement speed is at 0.7, so that's pretty good. The Whopper start is possibly one of the worst, like, backgrounds in the game. You start off with a scroll blinking and some tomahawks of dispersal, which is nice, and you start off with a book that pretty much no one ever really cares about, other than the fact that it has blink on a melee character, which is kind of irrelevant, so, It's okay. Like, the problem with the Whopper style or start is that you have nothing to really build for as a melee character. You can kind of go for Passage of Globria, which is cool, but I don't know. Putting points into translocations this early on is kind of annoying. Translocations tends to be a much more late game-ish kind of setup. Anyway, so we start off with a polearm, so we'll probably be training a lot of polearms. Fighting is okay because it's +0. We want more HP. I'm not even going to bother training defense for most of the game, or for a decent chunk of the early game, just because at -3 I'm getting so little it's not even worth my time. But once I get to the point where I need to train defense, I'm probably going to pick up a plate armor or some heavy-ish armor, and then just go full armor. And maybe even just fuck dodging, because that's a lot of EXP that I'm going to use. I'm not going to train translocations, just because there's no real point. Spellcasting is going to make it so that spellcasting at -3 is going to make it really hard for me to train it. So it seems kind of a waste of time. I could train for it, but I don't know. I just don't want to. The classical strategy for bows, for centaurs, not even bows. See, that's how much it's on my mind, is to pick up a bow and go straight for a bow, and then just be a bowman for the rest of the game. I'm a little lazy, so I don't want to do that. Yeah, so I'm just not going to, I think. Maybe. Depends on what I get. I might have to end up doing that anyway. See, the problem with the Coinflip Greateplayer run, that I realize now pretty quickly, is the fact that it's not actually a true Greateplayer run. Oh, sorry, it's not a true random, well, it's not a true, like, inherent Greateplayer run, if that makes sense. So, there's a couple of reasons why. First of all, I'll veto combos that I feel are too strong or boring, because this is a YouTube channel. And secondly, because this is a YouTube channel, I am kind of obligated to not pick the same boring gods over and over again. So, yeah, unfortunately that means that, for the most part, this is not a Greateplayer run. Sorry, this is not a truly random run. I don't know if I should strictly enforce just picking whatever god I see first that's strong, rather than saying, okay, well, I already did Okawaru, let's not do Okawaru. Because that's exactly what happened in the Merfolk Ice Elementalist character. I would have picked Okawaru, and I would have been completely fine, because my damage would have been through the roof. I would have been able to handle a lot more things, and it would have been okay. And I say that, like, I mean, the character... D1 Centaur barding, no fucking way, holy shit. Okay, so, Centaur barding gives a Centaur extra AC, which is something they really need. It's basically their boot slot. Unlike the boots though, it gives much more AC than regular. And I believe it can also be enchanted to +4, so it's really, really strong. Oh, excuse me. That's actually incredible. Like, that's ridiculous. Also, I found the Amulet of the Acrobat, which gives me +15 evade every time I'm moving, which makes me effectively invulnerable when running away. Because not only am I moving faster than you, I'm also really, really hard to hit. So already this character kind of has a great, like, kiting strategy going on. In fact, I could probably pick this hunting sling up, use it for the rest of the game, and just smash everyone. You know, nah, we'll play it by ear. We'll just play as a melee character. It's a bit faster, a bit easier for us. Easier on the mental fortitude, I guess. I don't know. Oh yeah, also I was going to do the patch updates thing, like the trunk updates thing from January 14th or something, but Ultra wasn't here today, so he didn't even respond, so I don't know where he went. There was an interesting thing that was said on the patch notes page, which is, I believe that the tournament is starting on February 8th, so that's pretty cool, I guess. I might do tournament signups pretty soon. See, like, again, if I was playing properly, I would pick Trog immediately. I would have not... I'm definitely going to pick Trog in this case. But there's a part of me that's like, should I pick Trog? Should I not pick Trog? No, you know what? Look. Okay, the next god I find that's good, I'm gonna pick, okay? But I don't know. What do you guys feel? How do you guys feel? Oh, I'm definitely gonna enchant that Centaur body. Holy shit, yeah. 11 AC on a Centaur this early is really broken. What do you guys feel about god choices? Do you think that it's more legit for me to do this run as if I were a vampiric trident? You don't say. Man, that's crazy good. I really want to just kill this guy. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to run over here, pick up this guy's sling bullets, pick up this guy's sling, and then I'm just going to fucking kite him to death. See, because, fun fact, Terrence can't kill me if I'm just never in range of him. He may have an incredible weapon, but, you know, I have the ability to walk away, so... Oh, he has healing potions too. Oh, that's lovely. How lovely. He's going to just... Fuck, that's going to suck. Okay. Well, this is awkward. He is 9 vulnerable, and I got a couple lucky hits in, and then he healed it all up, so he takes no damage now, apparently. What the fuck? Okay. He's pretty hurt now. We got him. Holy crap, we got him. Nice. Okay, let's switch over to the Vampiric, and also grab his weapon while we're at it. His armor. 11-22, now to 14 and 2, from 11 and 7. That's 16 and 18. No, it's not worth it to use the chainmail. Okay, switch over to the Vampiric weapon. That's a really, really strong early game weapon, because it heals me, but also because it's +4, which makes me, again, incredibly invulnerable to everything. I really, really, really should pick Trog. So again, if you are playing this run at home, guys, go play Trog. Like, just pick it. This is bullshit. It feels bad, but hey, whatever. Anyway, kill Natasha, because... I am effectively a god right now. I'm not picking a Skyo, no. Skyo is terrible. He's a shit god. I'm not picking Sif Muna. Damn it, like, I don't know. Like I said, in the comments, let me know what you guys think about this whole fiasco of a series, because, again, that was kind of the problem with Pina Colada as well. The win rate was being dampened by the fact that I had to pick stuff that was not necessarily what I would have picked if I was playing for myself. So it's kind of hard to, like, I don't know, it's the equivalent of, like, a Hearthstone game in Arena where a streamer's gonna be like, oh, well, I'll just pick the really dumb but really, really broken option because it'll make for a better video or whatever. It's a really... Oh, thanks for lignifying me. Thank you very much. I am now invulnerable ×2. Cool. Another Rune Trident. I'm pretty interested to see what that is, but I don't care enough because I have a Vampiric one. Hey, there's Sigmund. Let's throw acid at him. That'll teach him a lesson. Got him. Nice. Yeah, so, like, I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, cool. Nulls. They're all dead, though. It's fine. I'm gonna pick up this guy's halberd because I might be able to brand it later on. There's a drain somewhere on the floor. I don't have magic mapping, so I don't know where it is, and I have no idea to find out where it is. I'm gonna try to run for it though. It does say it's very distant, which means it's either right next to me or on the other side of the map. One of the two. That's about how accurate the radius is for that thing, so, you know. I'm just gonna run over here. Okay, it's still very distant, so again, I have really no idea where it is. It could either be, like, right where I am, or it's just nowhere near. Demise is a pretty legit option, I guess, for a melee character. I mean, what gods am I picking, right? Like, that's the question I gotta say first, I guess. I guess Demise is fine. I suppose he's okay. Dithmenos' shadow is pretty good for melee characters in general, and if I switch to bows, it's even better because it'll mimic some of my arrows, which is going to give me a pretty hefty increase in damage. The accuracy malice also helps cover somewhat the inefficiencies of my Centaur defense. Shadow form, again, pretty decent. Oh, there's Temple. Well, we already made our decision, mate, so, you know, unlucky. Better luck next time. Okay, so again, you can see that I've explored pretty much the entirety of the map, and the drain is still very distant from me somehow. So, fuck me, I guess. I'm getting trolled. This is what I mean by, like, this thing literally doesn't tell you anything. Like, it's distant now. Oh, okay, so it must be in this direction, right? I guess. It's not over here. Is it over here? Where the fuck is this thing? Okay. Oh, it's over here. Yeah, oh wow. See, so it literally was on the other side of the map this time. Cool. Well, that's fine. Trident of Holy Wrath. I don't want that. I don't want these tomahawks either. I don't like that the Warper Start actually turns them on auto pickup, so I'm just going to turn them off. I'm also going to turn stones off for now, and also tomahawks, yeah. Don't need those. Cool, we got into the swamp. Swamp is, sorry, not swamp, sewer. Sewer is a nice little bit of extra EXP and stuff. Alright, so Demise is the god of shadows. Gives you the ability to step into the shadows of nearby creatures for some piety and HP and MP. It's pretty shit. You bleed smoke when heavily injured, which is cool. It's like fog. The Aura of Darkness is the opposite of the Shining One. So you reduce the accuracy of your foes. Your shadow sometimes tangibly mimics your actions, which is cool, and you can transform into a swirling mass of shadows, which is a really incredible panic button. Shadow form makes it so that it's very hard for you to attack stuff, because it decreases your damage and whatnot, but it massively boosts your defense by giving you straight damage reduction, or percentage-based damage reduction. On top of that, you're also, like, I think, resistant to Torment or something, which makes it an incredible ninja-ing move. An incredible ninja ability, which, like, lets you sneak around, or steal runes or whatever. For my money, though, I'm going to use it mostly as a hyper-panic button, so every time I'm in danger, I'm in a super crazy situation that would kill me. Oh, also, by the way, Shadow Form is also permanently invisible, meaning that for some enemies, it just straight up makes you invulnerable. But yeah, for my, like, character, I like to use Shadow Form as a panic button. If I'm in danger, I just run Shadow Form and then teleport, and then I just basically walk around until, you know, until I teleport out, and I can just keep doing that until Shadow Form runs out. It's pretty effective. It does cost a bit of drain, but honestly, it's completely ignorable. So, you know, it's kind of nice to have. It's a good ability. Probably, like, it's hard to say if Demise is good only because of that ability, but I mean, I'm pretty sure that, like, the purple aura and the cool shadow mimic and stuff are, like, legit. But I don't know. Shadow Form is really, really strong as a defensive option. I must keep reiterating that. It's not a good offensive option. Just because you're invisible doesn't mean you're strong. It cuts your damage down, and it also decreases your spell power, I believe. So, you know, you can't just use it to do whatever you want. But at the same time, it is really good. Okay, well, there's a leather armor of magic resistance. I don't like leather armor, but I might as well keep one on. And if I'm gonna keep one on, I'm gonna keep the one with a brand on rather than not. I'm gonna get into this corridor here. Oh, there's a Centaur. Cool, that's a free bow. Now I have the choice of whether or not I want to be a bowman. I am Demise, meaning that I should, like, in theory, pick a bow. But I'm gonna just ignore it for the time being, and I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I refuse. I refuse, guys, to fucking do... what's his name? To do bows. I'm too hipster for that shit, man. Again, something that probably is suboptimal to go for not bows on a Centaur, but you know, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. What is with all these imps and the fucking disintegration? What is this? That literally happened 3 times. Oh, that's a cool dagger. Youthful indiscretion. What does that mean? Is that some kind of innuendo? Yuck. This is a Christian channel, guys. Come on now. Youthful indiscretions. That's gross. That's disgusting. Okay, I think my mimic... Is my mimic... No, it's not. Okay, cool. My shadow sometimes does stuff. Not right now, though, I guess. Also, I'm going to turn sling bullets off. I am no longer going to use those, because I have this cool-ass weapon called a vampiric trident that will just basically carry me through the beginning of the game. There's Devessa. Her brother Doan is somewhere in the corner. There he is. I'm going to try to kill them both roughly at the same time. Disintegration just kind of takes care of both of them. That's fine. Cool. This character is an incredibly powerful melee character. I can already, like, kill most things just by kind of stabbing them. One of the perks of having an incredibly highly enchanted weapon that also heals you every time you hit, while also having an absurd amount of defense compared to the regular Centaur. It makes for a fun time, you know what I mean? It makes for a good, brain-dead, magical time. Ring of Flight. I don't really need that. I'm just gonna drop it, I guess. That's magical power. I don't know why I'd keep the magical power on either, but whatever. It's a non-zero stat. I guess I'll take it. Like, compared to nothing, like, in that slot. A Ring of Flight is literally worthless, because I'll never remember to even evoke it, even if I need to do it for some reason. As the Hungry Ghost, that's fine. Most of the hungering attacks got absorbed by the, by my rations, so I didn't really take too much damage there. Okay, so AC 11, 15, 0, compared to 11... Okay, so plate armor still sucks, is what the game is trying to tell me here. I think this character can go for scale mail, potentially. Let me try that, I guess. 11-7 is 18. This is also 18, but slightly better, because I like armor more than dodging, because it's more consistent as damage mitigation. If you want to know why, go look up some ridiculous formula like guaranteed damage reduction or something. But basically just know this. Armor is guaranteed to protect you from some stuff, from damage of all sources, at least a little bit. Whereas dodging will only protect you either all or nothing. You'll either dodge the attack or you won't. You won't partially dodge. Which makes dodging really, really shit compared to armor. I mean, I know that people say they're equivalent, but, like, come on, let's be real here. It's not equivalent in the slightest. Whoa, oh, it's a Holy Aralek Trident. What is up with these Holy Tridents? I don't want that. I know it has Aralek, but, like, I don't even think I need it, to be honest. I don't think it actually has relevance to my character. Also, I should probably train some armor or something now. I'm going heavier into armor. I should probably do that. At some point, I'll also train invocations to just get Shadow Form up, but that's a really late game priority. I don't really care about it right now at all. I mean, there have been games where I just straight up don't use Deimice's Shadow Form even once, and I still win the game, so, you know. Kind of gives you a hint as to how much I use Deimice's stuff. I severely underuse it, and I'm aware of that. I'm going to try to use it a little bit more this time, but it depends on how strong my character is. It's weird, but I think, like, for a long time I had a 100% win rate with Deimice. I still might have one, honestly. I don't know what the exact win rate is, but there's one god, at least, that I know that I have a 100% win rate with. It's strange. Okay, wow. Acquirement scroll. So, I guess armor is technically good, because I have not that many good armor slots. My weapon is already decent for the early game, so I guess I'll just take it. Rune buckler. That's actually pretty good. I'll take that. Yeah, okay. So as a large race, bucklers take a lot less to train, or shields in general. So for me to get a shield up, it's only 9 skill, To get a large shield, it's only 15, and to get a trident, a buckler up, it's only 2.4 compared to the 4, 15, 25 that you normally see. It's pretty cool, actually. I can just like normally though, a Centaur would never like consider going for shield because they're too busy like, you know, using a bow to fucking whack people away from themselves. But me, on the other hand, I'm too badass. I'm just gonna go for a shield. Gonna make use of this delicious extra size. I'm gonna use this Amulet of Regen to get myself some ridiculous extra tankiness. Regen is better than Acrobat because Acrobat only applies out of combat, whereas Regen applies in combat, which makes it significantly stronger. Wow, there's a Guardian Serpent on D10. Alright, well, that really just happens to me. Well, thankfully Acid Wand takes care of that. And there was this vault that happened, I guess. I don't know. Ring of Sea Invisible. That's pretty good compared to Stealth, I guess? Because I don't have any Stealth left. Because I'm in clanky-ass armor. Let me just get rid of that. Cool. This character's coming along nicely. I have very little defense, but I have a lot of AC, which is cool. I mean, sorry, I have not that much dodge, but I have a lot of AC, which makes me pretty damn happy, to be honest. And I also have poison resistance, which makes going into lair a lot easier, especially with a vampiric weapon. I'm also running 20 AC, which is pretty absurd. Again, it's hard to overstate how often a Centaur will just have no defense other than their move speed, and, like, to some extent their HP. They're supposed to be glass cannons. I'm just not, because I've decided not to be one. I know it sounds strange, but, you know, it's how it be. Like, even against this ugly thing, technically, in theory, it can never touch me. Or it should. If I'm playing optimally, it should never touch me, even once. Like, I can just kite it forever. Abusing the polearm reaching, of course. I feel like I keep missing basic, like, gameplay elements that I should be explaining. Like, I should have explained that spears can be leveraged by Centaurs because of their move speed to get infinite attacks on any 10-speed enemy they desire. But I just kind of forgot to do that because I take a lot of things for granted. I suppose, like, the 2019 reset of knowledge, I guess, kind of didn't work. Okay, Arolka will either kill me or she won't, so I'm just going to go ahead and assume that she won't, and then I'll kill her. She had a Wand of Paralysis on her, and she also started using it, which was really scary, but whatever, it's fine. It's all good. Anyway, train some invocations, set invocations to like 8 or something, and then turn it off after that. We'll probably need about 12 or 15 to get Shadow Form to be like truly reliably castable, but hey, it's fine. It's all good. Okay, read some scrolls, even though I don't need to. Definitely definitely enchant the Centaur Barding. It's very rare to get a better Centaur Barding than just a regular one. You'd have to be incredibly lucky, so when I get one eventually, I'll just keep that in mind, you know what I mean? Yeah, like, the main way I would get a good Centaur Barding is probably through an acquirement scroll, but most of the time it's just going to be a regular one, so with that in mind, I'm pretty much guaranteed to keep this one for the rest of the game, and as a result, I'm just happy to have it be enchanted to max. Honestly, like, a Centaur Barding this early makes this character so much better than most other Centaurs that just will never have this opportunity, so I should be very thankful that I've been given such a great bit of RNG there. And it's weird to talk that much praise about an item that's literally just like a regular piece of armor, but it's incredibly difficult to get a Centaur Barding on a Centaur. So much so that, like, if you get one, you can make a Reddit post and get karma for it. That's how valuable it is. And as we all know, that's like peak efficiency right there. Farming that Reddit karma, dude, come on. That's why we play Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, to farm Reddit karma. Okay, these knights are really shitting on me, but that's okay, I'll just ignore them. I want more strength, because I'm going to just keep being a strong man. I know it's probably not good, and I should be training Dex, because I have not that much, but hey, whatever, stats are a meme, who cares? It's all good. As long as you remember that stats are a meme, you'll never fail. You'll literally never die. See, all the games that I died, you'll notice that I talk a lot about stats when I level up. That's actually true. Like, every single time I leveled up, I talked extensively about stats. See, if I hadn't talked about those, Would have been fine. Would have been fine the whole time. It was that was my mistake. It took my mental willpower away, and I was like unable to comprehend what was happening. That's what caused me to die. I found it out, guys. All right, Demise, truly Coinflip Greateplayer run now. This is where it begins. This is our real battle. The other games, they didn't even count. The wins did, but the losses didn't. You know what I mean? As a result of my new rule, I have a 100% win rate right now, thanks to my new workout strategy. Thank gosh I thought of this, otherwise I probably would have not had a 50%. Oh fuck, you're mited. Okay, that's fine. Nice. Urug was mited. That's a scary thing to see, but that's okay, we did it. And hey, cool, we're at max piety with Dithmenos. So we can shadow step to stuff. It costs a shitload of HP for some reason. It costs piety as well for no reason. And it also costs MP, as if it wasn't bad enough. I guess they were saying that maybe controlled teleports, or controlled blinks, or even semi-controlled blinks were too much, so they just got rid of it. I personally didn't see the appeal of using shadow step. Like, look, I can go, wow. That was incredible. Did anyone else see that? That was cool, right? Tell me that was cool, guys. Guys, that was cool, right? Me shadow stepping to that guy. It's literally just teleports behind you, nothing personal, kid. But it's like a real move. Like Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup added that to the game. Alright, I'm gonna take polearms off. I actually don't need to train polearms the rest of the game if I'm going one-handed, which I am. But that means I have to train some other shit, which is probably gonna be more armor, because I like armor. I have no real idea what I'm gonna do in the late game. My character is not planning for that. I'm just gonna do it, and hopefully I will win anyway. Oh shit, I got stoned. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Uh-oh. I'm teleporting. Fuck you. Wand of Ice Blast, huh? You can't actually use that. Enemy AI is not designed to use Ice Blast, I'm pretty sure. So it doesn't work for you. Works for me, though. I can use it. I'm fine. Ow, 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 ow. Cool. Alright, there's some death yaks here. I'm pretty certain that I can't ever get killed by them, but it's annoying to kite them for that long, so I'm just gonna try to fight them anyway. That's literally, like, the dumbest thing to say. It's just like, you know, I could theoretically never die to them, but why? When I could just risk my life and die to them? That makes no sense, right? Anyway, just go down a different staircase for now. I don't want to have to stair pull like 4 death yaks, because it's annoying. I'll instead walk around until they show up, and then I'll stair pull them on this staircase instead. I can take 2 at a time, it's fine. I'm probably strong enough to even kill 2 at a time, to be honest. If I run... Paralysis? No, 1% fail, yeah. Death yaks have a weirdly high amount of MR, so, you know, sometimes it really be like that. Anyway, I'm just gonna hold tab on these guys because I'm in a very safe position, and I'm also higher than 10 speed, so random energy can't kill me. That's actually pretty good, look at that. This vamp weapon is just shitting on everything. Ooh, a broad axe. That's not a broad axe, that's a war axe. I still want to see what it is, though. Could be cool. +6 war axe, strength +8. MR++. That's actually really good. I would consider switching over to that, to be honest. Axes is cross-trained. If my weapon currently was not as good as... Oh, that's incredible. +14 protection. Holy moly, that's a lot of protection. We have 29 AC now. This character is, like, already hitting, like, levels of defense that most late-game Centaurs haven't hit yet. So we are fucking absurd right now. I'm going to turn down the armor training for a bit and train some dodging as well while we're at it. At this point in time, having 4 evade is kind of detrimental to some extent. It's more just a question of, like, diminishing marginal returns. Training 1 extra point of evade will be significantly stronger than training 1 extra point of AC at this stage, because I already have almost 30 AC, and I only have 4 points of evade. It's just like, I don't know, economics, I guess. Microeconomics, probably. I'm also going to enchant this weapon, because I have no long-term plans for this character, so I'm just going to keep enchanting the weapon I'm using right now. It's a very bad strategy, and honestly I shouldn't do it, but hey, whatever, it's fine. It works out. It all works out. How lovely, how lovely. Okay, anyway. So, the fact that my character can just kind of breeze through Hydras is kind of a testament to his skill, or to his power, I guess. I can really just do that. It's pretty crazy. Most characters, again, would not be able to do that as easily as I am doing it, but hey. Most characters don't have 30 AC on a Centaur. Nor do they have a vamp weapon. That's +6. pretty beefy, actually. So the question is now, how am I going to get through the end of the game? And my answer to that is probably... Oh, shit, there's a lot of guys here. Let's enslave a guy, maybe. Like, I don't wanna waste anything, but I also don't want to accidentally take a shitload of damage and have to run away. Like this. You know what I mean? Because this is layer 6 after all, so I am... Cool. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to read Fear. I'm going to run up and to the left to bait enemies to come towards me. And then I'm going to blink back down to the bottom left and then go upstairs. That's just using AI to kind of your advantage. Enemies are always focused on you, so they'll never consider the fact that they could be getting duped right now. Oh, so it's one of those layer 6s where I just have to deal with death oozes for some reason. What the fuck? What is this shit? What? Did they just break out of the fucking ruined door? What the hell? Okay, sure. Let's just kite him to death because that's what we can do because we're a Centaur. Look at how fair that was. That was a fair fight, right guys? Holy shit, dude. This layer 6 is fucking absurd. What the hell am I doing right now? This shit shouldn't even be legal, seriously. What is this? Anyway, let's just kill that death ooze again. Oh, I guess the death ooze isn't that strong. I may have misinterpreted how much damage they are. Nope, they still do a lot of damage, never mind. I mean, I put out pretty good, but, you know, still. Pretty good damage, not pretty good, you know, sexual favors. Probably wasn't a place where I had to, you know, explain myself. That probably made more misunderstandings, but hey. Hey, whatever, who cares? It's all good. Wow, this is an incredible vault. It's not even the slime vault. That's just a vault. Okay, cool. There's an Asian... Wait, is this thing as fast as I am? Are you fucking kidding me? Really? It's actually as fast as I am. It wasn't... Okay, let's just run away now. Switch over to... Oh, no. Okay, hang on. Let me go find it first. Hey. Switch over to the protection from cold. So I have at least a little bit of protection against this guy's ridiculous damage output. And let's start the poke fest. Let the poke fest begin. This is what I mean by, like, enemies should not ever be able to touch you as a Centaur. Even 0.7 speed, oh sorry, even 0.8 speed or whatever enemies can't touch you if you're 0.7, because it means that every 10 turns you get a tile of space, and you can just endlessly kite. At that stage, it just becomes a question of, do you have enough damage to kill something before it regens? Not whether or not you can actually kill it, you know, one-on-one fight. It's pretty unfair, but hey. Life is unfair. This is really awkward, actually. That's actually super awkward. Let's go invisible. So why I went invisible there is because once I'm invisible, enemies will just start, like, saying, huh, where'd he go? And then they'll forget that I was just standing there, and they'll walk around and, like, not surround me instantly. I'm also gonna break these stupid fucking leaves, because that was what caused me to be in that position where I was surrounded and I couldn't get out. I could have sat there and fought, but I'm pretty sure I'd lose to 4 death yaks in a row with no, with 4-on-1 attacks. It's all a question of who had the surface area. In that case, they definitely had the surface area against me. It was 4v1. And in this game, unlike in most, like, action movies, enemies don't just fight you in one-by-one single file. Speaking of action movies, John Wick 3 is coming out. Hey, it's May 17th, I think, so, you know, check it out. Probably America gets it like a month or so early. It's probably out already in America, to be honest, but hey, we're Australians, we don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm pretty excited, because I've been a John Wick fan since the beginning. Ever since they added John Wick to Payday, I was very interested in the lore of John Wick, so, you know, I followed it. And I really like it, because it feels like Payday the game. It actually feels like I'm playing, like, when I watch it, it actually feels like you're playing Payday. And that's a really cool feeling. So I like watching that movie. Actually, I should watch it again. I'll do it later. I'll do it after this, actually. No, I can't, because I have work today. Oh, today was terrible, by the way. I had everyone fucking call me up. All my bosses and stuff, for all my other jobs, all my various knickknacks of that people call jobs sometimes. Just absolutely shit on me. Okay, well, I opened the door just to see if there was anything there, took a fireball to the face, and realized that there's literally nothing worth my time in that place. So I just closed the door on the fire dragon. If I need fire dragon armor for whatever reason, I can come back and try to fight him, but for the time being, I'll just leave him there. And while I'm talking about leaving things there, that's it for today's video. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed. I just want to let everyone know that Barry the Bee has unfortunately gone missing. I believe he went on holiday to go see the queen bee, but I don't know if he's coming back because you know how they are with queen bees. They never let you go. You're forced to mate with the queen bee for like the rest of your life until you're a mindless sex drone that dies, while probably being eaten by the rest of the bees. You know, it's a bit of a bee eat bee world. It's bee fuck bee eat bee world. That made sense. So you know that we'll see Barry if I can find Barry. You know, my editor. You don't know who he is. He's a bumblebee. I'll try to get him back, but you know, you never know. All right. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Tomorrow will probably be a stream, but I also have work tomorrow, and that might cause me to have some problems with staying awake. I'll try my best to wake up, but yeah, stay tuned. So, yeah, bye.